What is going on with the Jets, and what free agents are they close to signing right now? Who do they have heavy interest in? Guys, the Jets have not done anything.
Yeah.
A lot of speculation that they're gearing up for Desean Watson. What is going on with the Jets and Joe Douglas?
I had a conversation with somebody about this literally a few hours before the show, and they basically told me this. Joe Douglas just does not want to spend big money. That's the way it is. He's from the Baltimore Ravens system with Ozzie Newsome, where you build through the draft. And that's Joe Douglas's MO. That's the way that's the way he believes in doing things. I agree. I mean, I thought they should have signed Hendrickson. They signed Carl Lawson. Okay, that's a solid swap. I would have preferred Hendrickson. They took Corey Davis because he's a system fit. He's a better system fit than Kenny Golladay. But it comes down to, from what I've been told, Douglas just doesn't want to spend the big bucks.
Well, here's the other thing, right? First of all, if you're Desean Watson, like you're gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the Texans and go to the Jets. Really? That's like when Archie Manning was traded away from the Saints and they traded him to Houston, which was the only worse team than the Saints at that time. Like, trade me anywhere but that. So, like, if you think Desean Watson is going to come in and be the savior of the Jets, I have some land I want to sell you. That's not going to happen. But I do think that they're waiting to see what kind of cash and haul they may get if someone makes a play for Darnold. Like, if I'm Joe Douglas, I'm not going to go out there and show my hand in free agency until I know what I have to deal with in terms of potentially capital in a trade for Sam Darnold if someone comes in and blows me away. Now, I've said this to you and texted into the show before when you guys were on. I think if the Jets just try and bring in Zach Wilson and don't surround him with talent, well, you're doing the same thing you did to Darnold. I mean, unless you take the Josh Allen metric, which is draft a guy, believe in him, and then surround him with talent, it doesn't matter. So if the Jets just keep revolving and changing the quarterback, nothing's really going to change. But to me, Joe is keeping those cards close to his vest because he wants to know how much he can have to do some wheeling and dealing around the draft should someone make a big bid for Darnold.
Not only surround them with talent, you got to protect them. I mean, the Jets' offensive line is miserable.
Becton was a good pick last year until he got hurt, but you're right.
It looked like they hit a home run with that. The rest of the offensive line has been in shambles. They didn't want to pay the big money to sign, or the bigger money to sign Jack Conklin last year. I think that turned out to be a mistake. That also had to do with the fact that the coach, Adam Gase, didn't want Jack Conklin. He wanted more of an athletic right tackle. I think the one thing that I'm surprised at is that they have not approached or not signed any of the free agent defensive backs from the San Francisco 49ers, because the Jets basically need two corners and a safety. And the Niners had a bunch of free agent, a bunch of defensive backs who were free agents. You would have thought that they would have gone out there and brought them back east to play for Robert Saleh.
Right.